Hi everyone and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you some of the things I absolutely love about Denmark. But don't worry, it's not all babies and butterflies. So in my next video, I'm going to also share with you some of the things I dislike the most here. But for now, stick around to see what I love. I'm Joanna, a Portuguese girl who has been living in Denmark for nearly 2 years now, and today I'll share with you what I've been loving the most here. Prioritizing loved ones. One of the things I love the most is how Danes prioritize time with family and friends over work. Back in Portugal, I've noticed a stronger focus on work, sometimes even at the expense of personal life. Don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean that people in Portugal work more than in Denmark, but from my perspective, it's more about not managing the time correctly. And in Denmark, Danes seem to be masters at balancing work with personal life. I remember working in a company in Portugal when the boss insisted that we worked extra hours, even if it meant sacrificing time with our families. She even shared how she forgot several times to pick up her kids from school because of work. This was a bit shocking for me, obviously, but although not everyone in Portugal thinks this way, I have noticed that in Denmark people genuinely value and protect their time with loved ones. And for me, that's truly heartwarming. How Denmark value dogs. Another thing I absolutely love about Denmark is how much they value dogs. It's evident in so many ways, starting with the numerous dog parks and dedicated spaces just for them. You can tell that dogs are a big part of life here, and more than having just a small corner for dogs to run around, like I remember to see a lot in Portugal, Denmark has large and well-maintained parks, or sometimes even forests, all protected by fences to keep the dogs safe. Another thing that stands out is the use of signals everywhere. In Portugal, it's often unclear whether you can bring your dog to certain places or if they need to be on a leash or not. Here in Denmark, you'll find clear signs at parks or public spaces guiding dog owners on the rules. Behind parks and signs, you can see how much people here genuinely care about their pets. Dogs are treated like members of the family, and it's reflected on how the community accommodates them. Whether it's a cafe with water bowls outside or a shop that welcomes dogs inside. This is one of the many reasons I've come to love living here. Huga. As many of you already know, another thing that I absolutely love here is the concept of Huga. Thanks to you, my subscribers, I have learned that the concept of Huga, it's not just about warm lightening candles or blankets. It's a feeling of deep contentment when you are so happy and absorbed in a moment, whether you are with loved ones or simply enjoying your own company, that you lose track of time. Of course, the cozy details help set up the scene, but it's the Danish feeling itself that I truly love. Recycling machines. Another thing I really love about Denmark is the amazing recycling system where you can get cash back for returning cans. To be honest, I'm not sure if I love it or hate it because I've started buying more soda so just I can recycle the cans or drink it. But in the end, it feels like a win-win. English in Denmark. Another great thing about Denmark that I really like is how well people speak English here. It's almost like a second language. Of course, it is still very important to learn Danish, but it's very nice to know that you can still easily communicate even if you don't speak the local language. Honest Danes. One thing I really like is how straightforward Danes are. They say things directly without going around in circles. This is very different from what I was used to in Portugal, where we often avoid being direct and take the long way around to explain something that we don't want to do. Like people do here in Denmark makes communication much clearer and help to avoid misunderstandings. You usually always know where to stand with Danes, which I find really comforting. Senior people on a bicycle. Another thing adorable and inspiring is to see senior people living their lives independently, using a bicycle to get around, even for grocery shopping. That's surprising for me because back in Portugal, the older people doesn't seem to have the same flexibility that I see among the older people here in Denmark. I believe this stems from their lifelong commitment to well-being, and I absolutely love this part of Danish life. So there you have it, just a few of the things I love about Denmark. From the cozy concept of Huga to the amazing dog parks and the straightforward way Danes communicate. But there's so much more to appreciate about life here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Denmark insights. Follow me on my new Instagram account, the Joana Alves. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!